Sometimes as tech reviewers, we often only concentrate on mainstream products that are often priced very high, so I have decided to try and hunt down a bargain, and I think that I have found just that. This is the Allreli M535 wireless mouse, and it costs just £16.99 in the UK and $29.99 in the US, and for that you get a mouse that is packed with features often only seen on more expensive mice, like a 1000 to 1500 DPI switch, 7 customizable buttons, and a very ergonomic design. So let's take a look at what's included in the packaging. In the box you will receive a user manual, the mouse itself, 2 AAA batteries, and a disc with all the drivers and software, and we will take a closer look at those later on in the review. If, like me, you do not read user manuals and can't find the wireless dongle, then you will be happy to know that it is tucked nicely behind the battery door. The dongle itself is super small, making it very unobtrusive, so it won't look out of place on your laptop or PC when plugged in. So let's take a closer look at the mouse itself. As you can see, it has a really nice design, and I actually like the colour scheme and patterns used. So let's take a quick look around. On the left hand side you will find the forward and back buttons, and these are situated on a super soft and grippy thumb rest area that actually feels amazing. On the right hand side there are no buttons, but as you can see the design allows for the forefinger and pinky to rest on the carved edges, and onto the front you can see the right and left mouse buttons, and they also have a nice grooved design perfect for your fingers to rest in. Then if we take a look at the top of the mouse, you will see the DPI switch and of course the return cursor to center button that I will show you in action shortly. An awesome feature of this mouse is the adjustable thumb rest. This will allow easy adjustment for those with larger hands, but personally I like it at its standard setting, but you can easily adjust it to 4 different settings until you get the perfect positioning for your hand size. I feel that this is an awesome feature and makes the mouse more accessible for a variety of users. The thumb rest can be easily adjusted by hitting the button on the underside, but bear in mind it is spring loaded, so you will have to add a little pressure like you see me doing here in order to access the in-between settings, but it's not a hard process and very easy to set up, and the thumb rest remains very sturdy in every position. I have been using this mouse now for over a week, and I must say that I am very impressed with it. I normally use the Logitech MX Master mouse, and that I will be reviewing shortly as well. And to be perfectly honest, this mouse is just as comfortable, but obviously lacks a lot of the MX Master's functionality. The mouse is very accurate and smooth, and I can easily get all of my workflow completed without any issues at all. The ergonomic design makes using this mouse for prolonged periods of time an absolute pleasure, and I haven't noticed any hand fatigue at all. One thing I will say is that the forward and back buttons are positioned so well that pressing them is a breeze, and this is something that I have had trouble with on more expensive mice. You can easily click the forward button with the front of your thumb and the back button with the middle, and it makes my workflow a lot quicker. So let's take a quick look at the included software. As I mentioned, you can easily customize all of the buttons. You can set each button up to your liking and also map it to do specific tasks like lock your PC or even control all of your audio by using them as dedicated media buttons. The software is pretty easy to use and is laid out in a very user friendly fashion. You can also set up your preferred speeds for tracking, scrolling and double clicking, and when you have your preferred layout, simply hit that apply button and you're good to go. I mentioned the return cursor to center button earlier, and this is another feature that I enjoy. I often lose the cursor when I'm working for long periods of time, and rather than look for it, I can simply click this button and it will always return the cursor back to the center of the screen. It may not be useful for everyone, but I certainly like it as I often have to get things done quickly. So that pretty much wraps up my review of the Allreli M535 mouse, and I must say that I am more than impressed with it. For such a small price tag, you are definitely getting a mouse that rivals some more expensive mice out there, and the design is perfect for those who spend a lot of time in front of the PC, and its adjustability makes it a great choice for those who are unsure what size of mouse will suit their needs. If you are on a budget, then I would say definitely check this out as you won't be disappointed. As always, if you have any questions about the product, then ask me below as I try to answer every question possible. If you liked the review, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed, then be sure to hit that subscribe button for more awesome reviews. Peace out.